and to this beautiful city of Victoria Falls for the 9th ordinary meeting of the African Diamond Producers Council of Ministers. I trust that you have found the arrangements conducive for fruitful engagements between yourselves. The Republic of Zimbabwe is honored to have been chairing the African Diamond Producers Association since 2023, and we hope to end our chairmanship this year on a high note. It is most opportune that this meeting is convening at a time when we continue to reflect on the multiplicity of emerging global realities, challenges as well as opportunities. These entail that we must jolt our respective countries and the continent as a whole to reimagine the new measures and the strategies we should deploy to realize the Africa we all want. In the context of the mining sector, diamonds, which are a store of wealth and an expression of love under different circumstances, and the glamour, are transforming livelihoods across Africa through increased economic growth and the improved well-being of our communities. Our mother continent, Africa, contributes more than 60% of global natural rough diamond production. This makes us a key source of the mineral commodity. I challenge you, as the representatives of our countries, to assert the African position on matters of diamond production, trade, and pricing. We are an independent continent, and those from overseas must talk to us as equals and respect us. The proposed unilateral restrictions on the trade of natural diamonds being imposed by some market players are unacceptable. The benefit and interests of our peoples should be the guiding key when it comes to the exploitation of our abundant natural resource endowment. It is commendable that key decisions have been made at this forum, especially on the backdrop of current challenges associated with new diamond export protocols and declining rough diamonds prices. Our collective voice as Africa must be heard, and a greater collaboration, cooperation, and partnerships remains the panacea to win-win benefits and prosperity within the diamond mining sector on our continent. In the case of Zimbabwe, the diamond sector has been on an upwards growth trajectory in terms of both production output and revenue generation. The current focus on increased compliance to international best practice and standards will undoubtedly contribute to enhanced complementarity between mining companies and our communities who live in mining areas. To this end, policies, regulations, and responsive strategies are being constantly sharpened so that benefits accrue to communities and the economy as a whole. However, given that mining is ecologically disruptive, mining entities are challenged to balance profitability with good environmental management practices, as well as socioeconomic sustainability. Work environments must be safe and the local environment protected. Deliberate measures should also be put in place to attract and retain the best as well as appropriate skills to grow and modernize the sector. Meanwhile, the deployment of science, technology, and contemporary innovations must be equally encouraged for greater efficiencies and competitiveness. At the global level, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 12 enjoins us as a sector to ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns with regards to how mining operations are conducted. As the African diamond producers, we have an obligation to guarantee sustainability in the manner we exploit our natural resources. This is good for us and is in our own interests. The maintenance of high ethical standards, good extractive practices, and a peaceful coexistence with communities are essential to protect and retain the viability of our continent's diamond industry. Those that use the diamond sector and the mining sector in general to divide our communities should never be condoned. As the peoples of Africa, we must move beyond narratives where it is questioned whether our rich natural resources are a blessing or a curse. We must be awake and leverage on our natural resource endowments to build our beloved continent brick upon brick, stone upon stone, and step by step. Further, given that our diamonds are a finite resource, we must not accept trinkets, but corporate social investment projects that have far-reaching impacts on the productivity and the quality of lives for benefiting our communities. These must dovetail with our broader national and continental development agenda. Communities where mining takes place should be empowered to sustain their livelihoods long after mining activities have ceased operations. After all, it is the host communities which give the mining companies a social license to operate. As the government of Zimbabwe, we take pride in the good relationships that exist between diamond mining companies and local communities. Additionally, the growth of the sector should benefit downstream industries, such as suppliers, employees, and customers alike. Ladies and gentlemen, it is most regrettable that the prices for natural diamonds have been declining from peaks recorded prior to the COVID-19 pandemic. The situation has been worsened by the increased competition from man-made diamonds, macroeconomic headwinds, and tighter liquidity conditions on the global market. Specifically, it is alarming that the share of man-made diamonds, which was just 2.4% in 2020, has risen to 9.3% in 2023, a rise of about 6.9% over 3 years. You, as our technocrats and players in the African diamond mining sector, must think outside the box and help mitigate such risks towards protecting the natural diamond sector. Let us all take charge of the future of the sector, more so given the numerous benefits natural diamonds bring to our communities and economies. Nothing can be comparable to the beauty of Mother Nature's diamond derived from the belly of the earth. Through the whole of society approach, the development of African economies should be accelerated to the extent that the peoples of Africa enjoy the value-added products from our own natural resources. I exhort us to change our mindsets as Africa and take pride in the consumption of value-added products from our gold, our diamonds, lithium, cobalt, cocoa, natural oils, and leather products, among many others. We must be consumers of our products and not merely producers. As the government of Zimbabwe, we continue to advance key policy initiatives in the diamond sector towards increasing the quota policy for local diamond beneficiation and the value addition. The aspiration of a modern and industrialized Africa will become a reality through incremental beneficiation, resource by resource, as well as investing in the requisite technologies, innovation, and the skills, particularly among our young people. It is only through the cutting and the polishing of our diamonds, which is the most complex stage, I am told, of diamond production, that as Africa, we will be able to unlock more value, get access to new technologies, as well as capacitation of local staff in this particular trade. The time has come for Africa to translate our vision to grow our local cutting and the polishing industry to increase the value from export proceeds of our diamonds. This must be highly prioritized with set targets of increasing these thresholds. Going forward, this should be complemented by the opening of new mines, benefiting from ongoing exploitation projects, expansion of existing projects, and increased capacity utilization. I challenge fellow member states to also use modern technological advancements which are now at our disposal to continuously explore for new minerals of the future for the benefit of Africa and our respective countries. Through our unity, collaboration, partnerships, and solidarity, the Africa we all want shall become a reality. In conclusion, may I invite you all to create time to enjoy the beauty that Zimbabwe has to offer, including the Mosio Tunya, the smoke that thunders. If I end there, none of you will go there. I must add that the British called it the Victoria Falls. When I say so, then you are likely to go. This God-given heritage is for us all, the peoples of Africa, to enjoy. We thus look forward to growth of intra-Africa tourism as we scale up our quest for Africa to enjoy its own rich natural resource elements. I anticipate insightful and transformative recommendations from this meeting. The burden of creating technologies and decisions that help Africa to benefit maximum reward of our minerals rests on us, not anybody else. With these remarks, it is now my honor to declare the 9th ordinary meeting of the African Diamond Producers Association Council of Ministers officially opened. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe.